how sweet to be an idiot.
Yep, Charlamagne the God.
Andrew Schultz.
We are the Brilliant Idiots, and this show is sponsored by our good friends at Nature Box.
Yes.
Even though they ain't sent us shit in a long time.
Yeah, we are hungry out here, man.
Okay.
Nature Box.
Nature Box ships tasty and guilt-free snacks right to your door, but not to our door. Okay? With over 100 flavors to choose from, like mini Belgian waffles, strawberry lemonade fruit stars, and sweet and salty nut medleys, you'll never get bored of snacking again. Try Nature Box on them by going to naturebox.com/idiots. That's naturebox.com/idiots. Can we get some Nature Box up here? So we can start,
I really think that should be a staple for every single show.
Yes.
Because how often were we getting tweets about stop eating during the show? Stop eating your Nature Box
Chris
during
Morrow
the
told
show.
him stop sending us stuff so we don't eat during the show.
Chris Morrow, you see, he wants that
He wants that
name
name. Yeah.
pronunciation credit.
Let's talk about that.
Let's talk about
okay?
Chris.
Let's start the show.
All right.
Chris, do you want your own podcast, Chris?
Chris, you want your own shine,
Hey,
Chris?
C. Diddy. C. Diddy. Does C. Diddy want his own podcast?
Listen, step up to the mic, man. You have
know-
the chance to talk.
I don't think this shit is
The
working.
mic, don't worry. You on. You on.
Is any of it on?
You on, Chris.
It's not rolling.
It is rolling. I can see it. Trust me. It's rolling.
Is it rolling?
It's
Okay.
rolling.
Okay,
Chris?
what do you want to know?
Do you want your own podcast? Because it all started with you. We was like, okay, Chris comes on the Brilliant Idiots every now and then, cool. But I'm listening to tax season.
Okay.
I hear you on there talking about boofing and all kind of shit.
Boofing?
Hold on.
Yeah, selling drugs.
You text me yesterday.
And I said, Chris Morrow has to be stopped.
It's just a random text out of nowhere. Chris Morrow gotta be stopped. I go, yo, what's wrong? Then he sends me a picture of a screenshot that you retweeted.
Chris is retweeting people saying that he's amazing on the podcast.
He's the podcast god.
I'm like, bro, what is going on, Chris? Let's have an
I'm
intervention.
taking a more aggressive approach on social media. Now, in terms of on the show, I'm not hungry to get on the show. Tax will confirm that he told me he needed me to come on. He was like, yo, you come on. Sometimes you're on Brilliant Idiots. You never come on my show. You need to come on. People want to hear from you. That's
Who
that.
told you that?
Tax did. Tax told me
Who wants to
that.
hear from you?
Look, I'm not trying to be Diddy dancing in the videos.
I'm
Let's
used to
state
white
that for
Jewish men playing the background,
I'm happy to play the background.
collecting the checks, facilitating the checks.
Yes.
I don't know, Chris. It sounds to me like you want a little shine.
I mean, I want the network to have some shine.
But you yourself, you don't need the shine.
I mean, listen,
You
man.
need
Like
that spotlight.
I've executive produced probably over 5,000 podcasts at this point. I've probably shown up on like
2,500.
No,
That's 50.
10 of them, 15 of them. I mean, to say that I'm like in everybody's podcast and dancing in everybody's videos. Yes, and I know a lot of people don't like the sound of my voice. That's fine. I try to stay off the mic. I'm sorry. I apologize.
Oh, no. Don't play down. Don't play it down.
We
Because
just trying to
yesterday
figure
you
this
were
out. Like,
retweeting.
we're just trying to figure it out. Should we get you ghostwriters? Like, are you ready to do an album?
Yeah, well, yeah. If I do something, it won't be this format. It'll be a different format.
Oh, what would the format be? Do tell your loyal followers.
It'll be something.
They're dying to know.
It'll be something probably a little more produced. I'm thinking.
You see him shitting on our podcast? You see him shitting on our podcast?
A little more produced?
Biting the hand that feeds you?
No, not to shit on this. I know I am not a what am
Why
I
are you
trying
not
to
looking at us when we're talking to you? Why are you looking at the wall right now,
Because
Greg?
he's full of shit.
I think that's he's
I
trying
know
to
I'm
figure
not-
it out.
Diddy wants to shine.
Get that dance move. Get that,
He wants to
hit that
shine.
shoulder shake.
He's tired of this shit. He's been hanging around Russell too goddamn long. Russell Simmons. He wants in.
Listen, no, I know I'm not a compelling person to listen to conversationally for an hour, for 10 minutes even. But yeah, I could probably do something that's a little more produced so I could take out some of the ums and the pauses and all that. That's what I mean.
Of yourself.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I'm saying, like, I listened to a podcast that actually, Charlamagne, you would like this one too, called Dan Carlin's Hardcore History, which is like a real in-depth look at different historical subjects.
Mm-hmm.
He did a 5-part series on the Mongols, which is incredible. I'd recommend it to everybody.
The Mongols are real?
The
Biker
Mongols
gang.
are real. The Mongols had the single largest empire in the history of the world.
Oh, I thought you were
Literally.
talking about the biker gang.
No.
Nah,
the
the
Mongol
fucking
Empire.
Mongolians, right?
The Mongols
Genghis Khan.
actually killed, he was the first Mongol rule. They killed by hand over 70 million people.
Yo, I heard Genghis Khan needed to fuck your wife in order for you to have a baby.
You talking about Chris Morrow, or what are you talking about?
No, dead ass.
Yeah, more people are descended from Genghis Khan than any individual.
Like you would
in human
marry a
history.
chick and he would impregnate your wife for you.
Right.
So like some crazy, like 30% of the Mongolian population to this day has his DNA.
No, the world population.
Or the world population.
So he just came up with a fucking foolproof way to get all the pussy.
Exactly. He's the baby daddy. He is the ultimate baby daddy.
Genghis Khan figured out a foolproof way to get all the pussy.
All of it.
I can't be mad at
It's
him.
an honor. You would watch Genghis Khan fuck your wife. Like, there you go.
No,
that's how you fuck. That's how a king
that.
fucks.
He did do that. That was part
Leave
of
it all in her.
Did he have a huge penis or something?
Yeah, I have no idea.
He was Asian. Let's not get out of control here. Okay? Let's not get crazy. We're not talking about some foot long.
All right, so we've gotten to the bottom of that. See, Diddy says he doesn't want to shine. We're going to keep monitoring this situation, Loudspeaker Network listeners.
We're going to get back to you.
And I want y'all to monitor the situation, too.
To my credit, like, I retweet when people say they like me on the show. I also retweet when they say they're going to throw their cell phone in the water if I show up again. Like,
Haven't seen that one.
I've never seen that one either, man.
Never saw that. All I saw was a lot of positive reinforcement.
The podcast god, Chris Morrow.
All I saw was a lot of positive reinforcement for something that should not be positively reinforced. Okay, whenever y'all hear Chris on the podcast, tweet me and alert me immediately, okay?
Even though we recorded it yesterday, I need you to let me know you listening now.
I need to know what's going on out here, okay?
What's this? Chris showing me a tweet. Chris Moreau, you need to speak on the podcast more. I love your POV.
There you go.
Wait, what else? What do you want me to? Oh, that's a new one. You're saying? Oh, wow.
You know, people encourage Honey Boo Boo too. You know that, right?
Yeah. There's some people that believe in
everybody has an audience, Chris. All I'm saying is, Chris, I ain't used to this new Jewish shit, okay?
Right.
Why do we have to
deal
bring,
with
why do we have
old
to bring
Jewish.
religion into it, man?
It's the truth. I deal with old Jewish ways, and old Jewish ways is not.
You don't want Leor Cohen on a song.
There you go. It's so simple.
But you have Mac Miller on a song.
Mac Miller's a rapper. He was an entertainer first, and he has tattoos. He can't even get buried in a Jewish cemetery.
I appreciate the intervention.
There you go. It's just a little intervention.
All right, fine.
Combat Jack told me to tell you that. He didn't know how to tell you.
No, he didn't.
Yes, he did.
You're lying.
No, I'm lying.
Why are you going to try to start real beef? That's some shit that starts real beef.
I want to make it seem like it's a united front. Okay.
All right, man. Let's get into this shit.
Now, let's talk about Damon Wayans.
All right, so Damon's on the
Salute to the
Breakfast
god Damon Wayans, the legend Damon Wayans. Show Damon Wayans some respect. Not Damon Wayans Jr., the son from Let's Get Cops. He's a beast too. But the OG Damon Wayans, Homie the Clown, Handyman, Men on Film, My Wife and Kids, In Living Color. Walked around Saturday Night Live with shades on. Lorne Michaels would tell him to take his shades off. He goes, no, it's too white in here. I can't see. That is a god. Okay, 55 years old. That man has lived a great life. Was on the Breakfast Club last week.
That's black privilege right there.
What?
That you can say that to your boss.
Yeah,
ain't a white guy in that. Ain't a white dude in that office that would go and say anything like that to Lorne Michaels.
White man can't say nothing like that.
But black dude, you can say it, and then you can't get fired because you're a racist.
A white man can't walk in a room full of black people and turn all the lights to the back.
It is
like, why you turn all the lights on? It's so dark in here.
God damn!
I would respect him if he did it though.
You would.
You could do that.
I might be able to. I get away
Schultz
with
could do that. I'm gonna tell you, it's two white guys I know could do that. Schultz and Neil Brennan, because people respect y'all human and y'all not afraid to go there. And that's cool.
Yeah.
Like last week on Uncommon Sense, we were having a discussion about, I said something about Iggy Azalea came out in a real bad year for blacks. And Neil goes, when did black people ever have a good year? Like, you can't even get mad at him because he's dead ass serious. Okay.
Wait, why didn't black people have a good year?
He said,
this last year's been rough, but there's been good ones.
Well, I was trying to figure it out. We said,
Obama, come
Obama
on.
definitely.
Huge, great year. Great year.
First year of Obama.
Black Cinderella.
Black Cinderella? It was a Black Cinderella?
Wasn't there a Black Cinderella or a Black
Annie?
Not Black Annie. There was a black cartoon.
A black cartoon?
Yeah, it was
the Boondocks?
No, it was like a Black Disney. There was Black Disney.
Princess Jasmine?
No, that was Indian.
Don't give me the line. I don't fucking
Or Arab or something like that. But okay, so what else?
Anyway, I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. But Damon Wayans came on the Breakfast Club last week, had a discussion about Bill Cosby. He said some things. He personally feels like Bill Cosby didn't rape all of those women. He feels like some of them are lying.
Sorry to interrupt. What about when Hennessy Buffalo Wings came out at BBQs? That was a good year for black people.
I don't remember that.
Really?
I remember. Very racist.
I tried to make a racist joke, and
So,
you just let me. You just let me sit in it. You know what I mean?
It was terrible.
You just let me sit in it.
Horrible.
Don't act like you weren't excited about those Hennessy motherfucking Buffalo
I mean,
wings.
you're smarter than that.
What if
Hennessy? That's like,
what if it was Remy Buffalo wings? You're still not into it.
Yeah, chicken wing, like that. One thing about me, I'm not gonna get offended by chicken jokes when it comes to black people no more. Because chicken is one of the most healthiest things that you can eat. That's all we're all eating at this point. Okay, chicken and motherfucking turkey. If you're not vegan,
I eat it.
But
Absolutely.
Damon Wayans basically said that some women are unrapeable, and he said that some of Cosby's alleged victims were unrapeable, meaning that they're so ugly that you would not rape them.
Yeah.
How do you feel about that, sir?
Well, we had this discussion. I mean, I think it's funny to say.
Yes, and let's be clear about one thing.
Yeah.
Maybe we got 6 senses of humor. I don't know.
No,
if
we do.
a comedian says something that is funny, and you laugh, it's funny. I don't care what the subject is.
We need to understand the context of like having a job as a comedian. Okay.
Yes.
And I don't want to. Okay, we're kind of all right. A firefighter's job is not to save people; it's to try. Okay, when a firefighter goes into a building with a that's burning up and tries to save somebody, even if that person doesn't live, the fact that he tried, he's brave, he's a fucking hero. That's his job, is to try, right? Now, I'm not trying to liken comedians to firefighters, not even close to the same amount of bravery, but it's our job to try to be funny, okay? It's not our job.
I think it's even deeper. I think it's your nature. To be funny.
Fair. It's our nature to be funny, but it like Damon was saying on the interview, it takes time to build up a joke and figure out a joke, etc. But it's in our nature to say fucked up shit, and we're gonna say fucked up shit. And yes, we should get leeway because we commit our life to this shit.
How about
this is what we do?
How about y'all shouldn't even get leeway? How about you should just let comedians be, because comedians are what they are. Who the fuck? Comedians aren't purveyors of society. They don't speak for the culture.
Actually, they are.
They
absolutely
they
are.
used to.
They absolutely do.
Not anymore.
I think they do.
I'm gonna tell you why not no more, because a lot of them just were trying to be funny for the sake of being funny and getting a check.
Cosby's in this situation because of a comedian.
That's what I swear to God, I told the insider that today. I said, we're chastising Damon Wayans for making a joke about Bill Cosby allegedly raping women.
But a joke is the reason why
it started because of a joke.
Women,
and I love Hannibal Buress. Hannibal's my guy. I talked to Hannibal. But it wasn't like Hannibal was trying to do something positive and say we need to expose Bill for the rapist piece of shit he is. Look, Hannibal was trying to get a joke off.
I'm going to keep it real. At the end of the day, we want laughs. That's what's most important. Okay, no comedian is going to tell a joke that doesn't get laughter but has some greater motivation for society. Okay? It could be like the best point about, how we're going to stop, violence against black people. It could be the best point ever. If that doesn't get a laugh, you cut that right out the act. We want the laughs. That's what we want first. Right. Now, it just so happens, like you, myself, like a bunch of other people, we like speaking about culture. It just so happens that's what's interesting to us. So some comedians like speaking about their family. We're talking about Lil Rel and his special that he just put out, which was hilarious. And he's talking a lot about his family, his kind of situations. It depends what you want to talk about.
You got Chris Rock who talks about social issues.
Talk about social issues. So some people talk about, we're going to fuck up. He said 50 chicks were unrapeable. Look, if you ask a bunch of dudes out there if they could rape Honey Boo Boo, if they could do, not Honey Boo Boo, Honey Boo Boo's mom, Mama June. Jesus. Yeah, I know, that was a little fucked up. Mama June.
You probably get more motherfuckers that want to rape Honey Boo Boo than goddamn Mama June, the fucking pedophile.
Jared's sitting there like, I might be able to do it.
Word up, you pieces of shit.
So, but no, if you ask a bunch of dudes out there if it was possible for them to fuck Mama June, if it was possible, I think a lot of us would be like, man, I couldn't do it. I could not get my dick up to have sex with that woman.
That don't mean she's unrapeable. That means she's unfuckable.
And in order to rape someone, you need to. You know what I'm saying?
So why is this guy so crazy?
Why? Oh, I'm the
you were talking about fucking. You didn't say shit
I'm the crazy one. Hold on, Trump. The only difference between fuck and rape is the girl not want to do it. That's the only difference. So let's keep it real. Do you think that you could fuck Mama June?
Absolutely not.
Do you think you could rape her?
Absolutely not.
And does it have anything to do with the way she looks?
Absolutely.
Okay, now what did you tell me outside?
What?
When I said rape isn't about power. I said rape is about
power. No, because
I said this just to clarify. I said rape isn't about looks, it's about power. Yeah. A man exerting power over a woman. It's not about how that woman looks. And then you said,
I said that we need to sit down and have a conversation with a rapist. Because the reason I want to have a conversation with a rapist is because I want to know what makes you rape. Because in my mind, I'm thinking you're raping because you're raping girls that are highly attractive
That you can't get.
that you feel like you couldn't get.
And then you said, if it was
If
me,
you gonna rape the best. I know that shit sounds, it may sound crazy to some, but it's the truth. Like, I don't understand raping for power. What
but
does that mean?
that's why you don't rape. You see what I'm saying? Because
I don't understand it. You're right.
Because you don't have that kind of power dynamic. You don't have that fucked up, I don't know if it's mental illness. I don't know what the hell it is that's wrong with you to.
Got to be a mental illness.
Fair mental illness that would make you go to that length. But yeah, you don't want to do it. That's, you know what I'm saying? You are attracted to women. And you want to have sex with them because you're beautiful. You don't look at women like, this woman has power over me. I hate her because she has power over me. Yeah. I'm going to fuck her to take away that power she has over me. That's some demonic shit.
Yeah, that's some sick shit. I don't understand that logic at all. And I mean, the thing with Bill Cosby, Bill Cosby was giving girls drugs or whatever the girls were passing out. Mm-hmm. I don't understand that shit either. Like, and this all Damon Wayans was saying, and I don't understand I don't know if people really saw the interview. But all he was trying to do in his mind was understand it. Mm-hmm. He specifically said, why would you want to have sex with somebody when they're sleeping passed out? And I said, well, you got to ask Bill. And he said, yeah, you got to ask Bill. Like, he was just trying to understand it in his mind. Even looking at the women, he goes, yo, man, some of these girls were unrapeable. And I go, yo. I said, yo, money. These girls are old as hell now. They probably used to look good back in the day. He was like, no. You can look at some of them and tell. So in his mind, he's just trying to figure it out. Mm-hmm. It's the same way we all are. Bill Cosby, multimillionaire, playboy, got fame. Mm-hmm. We out here watching Welvin and A-Town get girls. Mm-hmm. You think Bill can't get no pussy?
No, Bill can absolutely get some pussy. And I mean, let's be honest here. The second one girl accuses you of rape, the second girl that accuses you of rape, you raped her.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Do you see what I'm saying? Like, so
yeah,
the fact that, all right, there's 50 girls that have accused Bill Cosby of rape.
Absolutely.
I'll be honest with you, and this might be fucked up. I don't know if it was rape for all of them.
That's all Damon was trying to say.
And I think I don't know if it was rape for all of them. Now, it's easy. He could have raped 150.
Yeah.
Do you know that he could have raped 200?
If he raped 50, just say hypothetically speaking, Bill really did rape 50 women.
Yeah.
He raped at least 500.
All right, so he raped 500 women.
Yeah.
Okay, now here's the reality of the matter. The problem is, once a girl says that you raped her, you're a rapist. So any girl that wants to jump on the Bill Cosby rape bandwagon at this point in time, we're going to automatically believe that he raped her. Like, anybody could come out right now and just say, let somebody on the Cosby Show come out and say, yeah, Bill Cosby did it to me too. Well, yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. He was around her. He must have been able to. So it's like the ball starts rolling. Not saying that he didn't do it, but in an innocent till proven guilty country which we live in, yes, he's a piece of shit because where there's smoke, there's fire. He absolutely raped these girls. Some of these girls, he absolutely did.
Michael Jackson fucked little boys.
No, because he was he went to trial.
It don't matter.
And they said that he didn't.
It don't matter. R. Kelly went to trial with a fucking tape and still got found not guilty.
How did he get not guilty? I thought the trial just got like...
Who, R. Kelly?
Yeah.
Not guilty.
I didn't know it was not guilty.
Not guilty. With a tape of him pissing on a little girl. So the justice system means nothing.
What did he say? What was he not guilty of?
Peeing on fucking a little girl. Whatever the charges were.
How is Jared going to jail with his white skin? Where is this fucking white privilege? Jared's looking at that R. Kelly tape like, are they fucking shitting me? I sold sandwiches that saved people's lives.
But you didn't make nobody step in the name of love, my G.
Step in the name
of love. It wasn't no remix to Ignition. Hot and fresh out the kitchen.
Mama, what is it?
I don't know. We care about that shit being hot and fresh out the kitchen before them goddamn sandwiches, Jared.
Yo, you know what's crazy? And I spoke to you about it earlier this week with Jared. So Jared wasn't fucking like 9-year-olds. He was fucking like 15, 16-year-old girls, allegedly, right? Or I guess he admitted to doing that, right? You know what the legal age of sex is in France?
15
years old. Isn't that fucking crazy?
Yeah, especially for a millionaire.
For this lazy piece of shit could have hopped on a plane and gone to a bunch of countries where that's legal to have sex with these girls, right? It's still disgusting. Yeah. First of all, it's disgusting in France that you would allow like grown-ups to have sex with 15-year-olds. Why wouldn't you change that rule?
You know what's so crazy in my mind? I'm always trying to figure out why sick motherfuckers do what they do. So when you told me that, the first thing I said was, well, maybe the girls in France aren't as hot as the little girls in America. I don't know. I'm just trying to rationalize why would you just... If there's a way for you to do the wrong thing the right way, right?
Yeah.
Go do it.
Yeah, but so here's the thing. Maybe these motherfuckers want to do the wrong thing. You know how
Maybe they just want to do the wrong thing. Maybe that's the thrill.
Maybe-
Maybe the thrill is knowing I'm doing some illegal
you
shit.
piece of shit. So
Maybe
you don't
that's
even
what it
like
is.
little girls. You like illegal stuff.
Maybe that's what it. No, maybe they do like little girls. They have an attraction to little girls.
But on
they
top
like-
of that, it's the
they
fact that
just
it's
like
illegal.
shit. Like maybe the fact that it's so wrong turns them the fuck on.
Yeah, it's like when girls shoplift, but they have money. Do you know what I mean? They're like, their parents have a trust fund for them, but they're stealing like lip gloss and shit from a supermarket.
Yeah, yeah.
It's like, I need the thrill. But why would you steal pussy?
My cousin did that one time.
What? Stole pussy?
Yeah, we went to TJ Maxx. No, we went to, I'm sure I got a couple cousins that did that too, but we went into TJ Maxx and motherfucking, she just stole a bunch of socks for no fucking reason.
Yep.
Like she didn't even have to.
Yep.
You could have, somebody would have bought you those socks. Whether it was your mom, your dad, my mom, my dad, somebody would have bought you those socks.
Dude, I get it. When I was younger, I used to get drunk. I used to steal shit for like, but out of bathrooms. Like I'd go into a restaurant, and I'd just take like the Clorox.
For no goddamn
No reason. I just take toilet paper. I don't know what the fuck it was, but there was some like thrill, I guess, associated with it.
Listen, back to Damon Wayans though.
Yeah.
This is my thing with the Damon Wayans situation. There's two things, right? The Damon Wayans situation should be predicated based on if you feel like Bill Cosby is guilty or not. If you feel like Bill Cosby is guilty, then you're absolutely looking at those young ladies as victims, and you're like, that's fucked up that he's making fun of rape victims.
Right.
Right? Even though he did say in the interview, he apologizes to anybody who really did get raped by Bill Cosby. People forget that.
Yeah.
But then he said to you other bitches who just after money. Now, if you feel like Bill Cosby didn't do anything, the victims don't mean anything to you. Because you're looking at them through the lens of, oh, they're just trying to get money. Oh, they're lying. So you'll make jokes. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
You'll make
yeah.
jokes and you'll laugh at jokes. So you can't just jump out the window and be like, that's fucked up to make fun of rape victims. Just be realistic.
Again,
we don't know if they're victims.
And also, like you just said, the joke isn't about the rape victim. The joke is about the ones who didn't get raped.
Yes.
If you really break it down,
Yes,
in his mind, he believes wholeheartedly that these girls didn't get raped and that they're trying to take Cosby's money.
Yes.
So the joke isn't about victims.
No.
The joke is about Cosby being a victim of these unrapeable women.
Exactly, because he's looking at it through the lens of Bill Cosby is innocent. And guess what? He has that right. Because Bill Cosby has not been proven guilty. Chris wants to say something so bad.
What? Say
yes,
it.
he does.
Say it. Spit it out,
yes,
Chris.
He
Spit it out,
does.
God. The pod
He's
God.
Over there shimmying.
The pod God. Give it to us.
I was just checking the clock to see if it's time for another mid-roll, but...
Oh, he's worried about that money. He's falling back into his
I'm going
old,
back to my more traditional role.
traditional role.
I don't want to do a mid-roll. No, I don't want to do a mid-roll because I hate when there's rape conversation leading into mid-rolls. It's not my business.
Anyway, Chris. All right, we shouldn't have gone to you. I apologize. I'm going to take the L on that one.
But it's all based on whether or not you think Bill Cosby is guilty or not. As simple as that. And you can't be mad. This is my thing, man. Stop getting mad at people for expressing their point of view. No, I'm not even going to say that.
What?
Let people express their point of view. That's what freedom of speech is, and you have the freedom to be offended about said point of view.
Yes.
But stop trying to make everybody out to seem crazy because they're not thinking the way that you're thinking. Bill Cosby has not been proven guilty in no court of law. Period. As much as y'all want to say he's a rapist and he raped people, hey, we don't know if that's true or not. That's just the truth to the matter. Listen. Whatever them girls say, I'm not discrediting them, but don't discredit Bill Cosby either. If the girls say that it happened, okay. If Bill Cosby said it didn't happen, okay. We don't know who's right. We don't know who's wrong.
Nah, I mean, he raped girls. This is not a question.
I mean, we don't know that for sure.
He drugged girls and had sex with them. That's not a question.
Okay, let's go back to that too. Damon Wayans said Quaaludes was the drug of the moment.
Sure.
He said everybody was on Quaaludes.
Sure. But if you put a Quaalude in a chick's drink and she doesn't know it's in her drink and she passes out and you fuck her while she's unconscious, one, you're sick. You're a sick, twisted individual, which I believe that Bill Cosby is.
Yeah.
And two, you're a fucking rapist.
Listen, I'm not disagreeing with that, but Rick Ross said in the record, put Molly on your champagne, you don't even know it. Remember that movie Kids?
Yeah.
That's how fucking dude got AIDS at the end of that shit.
Yeah. Rape.
She was raped. She was passed out on the couch. But I'm saying all that to say. No, that is rape. But I'm saying all that to say that culture has existed for a long time. Get girls drunk, get girls high, girls get on Molly, and guys have sex with them. Does it make it right? No. But that shit has existed for a long motherfucking time.
Yeah, slavery existed for a long time. And then people were like, hey, this is fucked up. We should stop doing it.
Yeah, but
just because something has a precedence doesn't mean that we don't stop it.
Yeah, but guess what? That shit ain't stopping no time soon. Because there's a lot of dudes
Rape?
out there. No, it's a lot of dudes out there that be raping girls every day and don't even know it. If you're out with a girl and she get drunk and she passes out and she don't tell you no, you fuck her, y'all still technically raped.
She didn't say no. She was asleep.
Yeah, exactly.
Was she going to wake up in her sleep and say no?
She didn't say yes either. But you and her went out with every intention of going to get fucked up, going to get drunk, whatever. But she didn't say you can get some of this pussy at the end of the night.
If she's not conscious, then there's no consent. It's rape. It's rape. Now, if you guys go out, she is willingly drinking, and you are willingly drinking. We both know what alcohol does to our bodies. And there's a reason why we're drinking, because we want that effect to our bodies. When you go out and get some drinks in your system, you're not thinking, oh man, darn it, I'm going to get drunk and I'm going to make some bad decisions. You go, no, I want to act crazy. I want to get wild.
No, you're assuming. That's not true.
Hey, nobody I know gets drunk to be serious.
You're assuming though. But
who would get drunk to be serious?
Okay, having fun and getting fucked is two different things.
Very true. Very true. I know a lot of guys, look, I mean, shit, when I was in college, I would get fucked up so my standards would be lower. I mean, I'm just to be honest with you.
I would get drunk so girls would rape me.
Yeah, exactly. It's like, shit.
Listen, you just never know, man. It's a lot of gray area when it comes to that shit, man. A lot of gray area.
Yes, there are gray areas, but if you're unconscious, you rape somebody. And that's plain and simple. There's nothing you could do around it. If you're unconscious, even if she's drinking, even if she's tired because she ran a marathon that day, if she passes out and she's unconscious, now, and you fuck her, that's rape. Now, this is a weird thing that has been said to me by multiple girls, actually. They go, it'd be fun if, we woke up in the morning and you were, already fucking me. And I'm like, you mean raping you? What the fuck are you why are you trying to get me caught up? Doesn't that sound like a setup? That's how I'm in jail for 10 years because of some fantasy that you had. You've never had a girl say that? It'd be hot, we just wake up.
I remember a scenario in Myrtle Beach, South Carolina.
Mm-hmm.
I got this girl real drunk and
that sentence sounds a little fishy. I got her drunk.
I didn't just get her drunk. I remember I went to the sex store and got Spanish fly.
Oh, so you raped her?
Shut up. Spanish fly. They sell it in the sex store. I'm telling the truth. They sell it in the Spanish store. I had the fucking.
They sell knives at the store too. You could put that to a girl's throat and have sex with it. That doesn't mean it's illegal.
So I put the Spanish fly in the E&J. We drinking the E&J and shit. So in my mind, I don't know if this shit really worked, but I felt like I got horny as a motherfucker too. Right? So,
she took advantage of you.
So she was drunk as shit, and we had sex and shit, and a lot of my boys was trying to come in the room and fuck her. I'm like, nah, chill out. I can't. I'm not doing that. I'm not gonna let you run a train on it. That's rape.
Yeah.
Okay. So, right. So
if it's just one-on-one, it ain't rape.
Yeah. So the next
trains are rape.
So the next morning she wakes up. And we talk about it. And she's like, "What happened?" I'm like, "We had sex." She said, "Okay, well, I'm glad it was you." Then a couple days later, she's like, "Yo, are you sure I only had sex with you?" Because one of my stupid ass cousins was going around saying he fucked her, which he didn't. I know for a fact he didn't. Okay. I was there the whole time. Yeah. He did not fuck her.
Yeah.
He looked at her naked, but he didn't fuck her, right? So I'm telling her, no, me and you just had sex. Nobody else did nothing. So it just was weird that she was like, well, I'm just glad it was you. You know what I'm saying? Because in my mind, I'm like, yo, you could have been in a real bad situation if it was another motherfucker there.
That's a huge compliment, man. A girl just said, yo, at least you raped me.
I didn't rape her. I did not rape her.
Hey, if it was any of your cousins or friends, it would have been rape. But
I didn't rape her because me and her had every intention of having sex with each other.
So then why would you put the Spanish fly?
I'm still a freaky motherfucker, but
Was she passed out while you fucked her?
Nah, she wasn't like, she was like one of those drunks where, she was one of those drunks where like,
what are you doing
she was one of those drunks where she was like, she wasn't coherent, but she was up. You know, when your girls is like when you're blacked out, like that, don't know what the fuck's going on type shit. Like she was really.
She was awake and she was into it.
She was wasted. Yeah, she was.
Her eyes were not rolling in the back of her head.
Nah.
Okay, was she snoring while you were?
It was just weird. It was just weird because while we was having sex, because one of my homeboys used to fuck her on the regular.
Mm-hmm.
Like when I say the regular, that was his girl. Like he hates me probably to this day.
Wait, so you fucked your friend's girl?
That was a piece of shit. It wasn't his girl though. It was like a girl that he used to really love. See, this is his whole story. The girl was white, right? And he was black. So this is in Moncks Corner, South Carolina. They couldn't really have an interracial relationship at the time. Dixie flag flying over and shit. Like, it couldn't really go down. So they couldn't really claim each other. You know what I'm saying? But it was just one of those weekends she was just mad at the motherfucker and came to get drunk with me. And I had been, flirting with her. We were talking on the phone. We kissed every now and then.
This is your boy's girl.
This is my boy's. He should have claimed her.
Which boy?
I'm not saying.
Do I know him?
Nah, you don't know him. Right. He should have claimed her.
Was he at your wedding?
Hell no.
Oh, okay.
Absolutely not. But it's like, we knew what was going to happen. But it was just the fact it could have been really bad for her.
Yeah.
Is my point. But and the fact that she woke up the next day and was like, I'm just glad it was you and just you, was weird to me. That was a little strange.
I like the fact that you made yourself a hero in this story.
I did. I'm the Dr. Dre. I wrote this.
Sweetheart.
Straight out of Moncks Corner. I wrote this.
Sweetheart. They were trying to come in the room, bro.
Yes, yeah.
They were trying to come after I drugged you and you passed out. They were trying to come in and get some pussy, but I said no.
I did not drug her and pass out. First of all, they used to sell Spanish fly in the fucking
at the
sex
bodega.
Store. I don't know if they still do. They still do?
Absolutely. I don't know if they still do, but I remember as a kid seeing it.
And it was cola flavored. So when you a fucking kid, exactly. So when you a fucking kid, you're like, oh, this is just some shit that's gonna make us be horny. Listen, I've always been looking for great sexual experiences. I used to use Viagra when I was a kid. I would use the motherfucking ginseng stone. I would motherfucking drink gin. Anything they said that would enhance your sexual experience, I was on it.
Why? Sex wasn't good enough for you? You said you busted mad quick.
I got molested when I was 8. So, I mean, I've been out here.
You were trying to find that same experience.
I've been out here. Like, this shit is like, it don't do nothing for me no more.
You know what?
My cousin's ex-wife was giving me head at 8. Where do you go from there?
How funny is that when a girl finished sucking your dick and she goes, how was it? And you're like, not like my auntie.
Word up. My cousin's ex-wife was giving me head at 8. What do you want me to do?
There's nothing like cousin lips.
I was experienced. Like, what do you want me to do? By the time I was 16, fucking 17, I'm looking for great sexual experiences, bro. Like, what do you want me to do? And I've been like that for now. That's why I love bondage and shit like that. S&M, all
you
that
like
kind
being
of shit.
tied up. You like having things put in your ass a lot?
No.
A little bit?
No.
How far in?
I don't go that far.
A finger?
Never. Tongue.
Tongue, and the tongue penetrates you or just licks the outside and cleans the dingleberries off?
Tongue licks your asshole.
That's it. Never, no penetration to your butt.
Nah, I don't think you can penetrate a butthole with a tongue, can you?
I mean, if it's a strong tongue. Because
when I lick a girl's butthole, I don't ever put my tongue in the butthole.
Oh, I do, absolutely.
I lick like around the butthole, in the cheeks.
I go in there. I'm looking for the meal I just fed her.
Fuck, there's nothing wrong with that.
No, I mean, come on.
But I'm saying all that to say, Spanish flies in the goddamn store. So you're sending the wrong message by having that shit in the motherfucking store.
What do you think female Viagra is? You heard about this new female sex drug came out. It's female Viagra.
What does it make her extra wet?
I don't know.
Super horny.
I don't know what it was.
You know what female Viagra is? Molly. Ecstasy is female Viagra. You're sending the wrong message with all these fucking pills. Because if you're going to put a female Viagra on the market that's going to make girls fucking horny, what kind of message are you sending to Bill Cosby?
It's a good point.
We call him Pill fucking Cosby. He was giving girls pills to fucking lighten the mood.
Well, no, he was giving them pills so that they would fall asleep and he would have sex with them. You know what I mean? It's some sleeping beauty type shit.
Whatever makes the mood light makes the mood light. So what the fuck is the difference between female Viagra and regular fucking pills that make you pass out?
They don't know they're taking it. You can give a girl Spanish fly as long as she knows. It's all about consent. I don't understand why I'm explaining this to you, and it makes me a little bit worried. So, because you look at me confused right now.
Because I'm thinking about the sex. I'm thinking about how fucked up a message this is. I'm thinking about how fucked up a message this is that you sell stuff in the sex store that blends in with regular drinks.
Yeah. That's
so by doing that, you're saying
you're trying to trick people.
Yeah. And you're saying it's okay to pour this in a drink and not let somebody know.
Yeah. You're definitely trying to trick people.
That's fucked up.
Yeah. Yeah.
You're sending the wrong message.
Yeah, but you're also sending the wrong message by equating it, consensual sex rape.
Okay, so female Viagra, right?
Yeah. If a girl takes it because she wants that pussy dripping.
All right, what if I don't tell you it's female Viagra? What if I say, here's a herbal medicine. It's going to help you relax.
Drip.
Yeah.
All you have to say is, hey, here's some shit that makes your pussy drip and you're going to want to fuck me. Right? If you say that, and then she goes, okay, I'm with it. Also, that female Viagra, I don't think it makes you pass out. I don't know. I'm not sure. You know what I mean? I've never experienced that.
I've never experienced it either.
You know,
I've
never had that problem, fam. Coochie stay dripping.
Nah, I just don't understand. I just don't understand why you would do that to a girl.
Hold on, Chris got us some facts.
What is that?
Female Viagra approved by FDA, the first drug to treat sexual dysfunction in premenopausal women, dubbed the female Viagra, has received approval. So, I don't know. Estimated around 1 in 10 women develop HSDD, and up to 40% experience the condition at some point in their lives. HSSD.
What is the shit you're reading?
Hypoactive sexual desire disorder. A condition characterized by low sexual desire.
What the fuck was you just reading?
I was reading from the computer. You looking at me read it?
Listen, let me tell y'all something else. The DPG is making a movie, right?
The what?
DPG, Dog Pound Gangsters, Dads and Corrupt.
Okay.
And I mean, salute to Dads and Corrupt. Those my guys. I know they're doing this because of the success of Straight Outta Compton.
Yeah.
But I don't like to see people do things simply because they saw it working for somebody else.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Like, I don't know if we need a Death Row DPG movie.
Mm-hmm. Or like podcasts, for example.
It's the difference.
Why?
Because it's a movie. Like I don't know if we need more of that, yo. Like, I don't know if we need another, like a straight, I don't know if they're calling it Straight Outta Compton 2 or they're calling it the Death Row movie. I don't think we need that right now.
Can you turn off your phone?
Jesus
Can
Christ.
you turn off your phone? You know how to turn it off. Every single time. Every single time. I feel like you're fucking with me. That's actually what it feels like.
No, I'm not. Go ahead, what'd you say?
Because it's going to ding again.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it is. If the story's compelling, tell the story. That's what I have to say. If it's a great story, tell it. I don't care if it's Rocky 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm into it if the story's good.
Yeah.
You know, I'm sure a lot of people saw Rocky 2 and they're like, oh, we don't need another Rocky. We don't need another. Is the story good? Tell it. There's so few good stories out there that if I watch one that's good, like shit, Narcos, we just started watching this
amazing.
Netflix documentary. I've only seen one episode. I'm not going to ruin it to anybody.
Amazing.
But the story is hot.
I mean, it's goddamn Pablo Escobar.
It's hot.
You can't lose.
Shit.
Listen, you're not going to lose with sex, drugs, and
shoot
murder.
Motherfuckers.
That's it.
That's all you
You're
need.
never going to lose with sex, drugs, and murder.
I actually resent a drama that doesn't include those things.
Listen.
Don't waste my fucking time.
Those are the best stories.
Sex, drugs, gangsters, and
Yeah.
fucking girls. That's all you need. And
Listen,
it's in Colombia, so you know there's going to be bad
I
bitches.
love Death Row.
Mm-hmm.
I love everything they stood for. I love DPG.
Mm-hmm.
I love Snoop. I love Daz. I love Corrupt. I just don't think it's time for them yet.
Dude, it takes so long to get a movie made anyway. I mean, it could be 5
But
years.
nah, they tried. They already got the cast and shit now. Like NWA was perfect because that was literally what 30 years ago.
Yeah.
Almost 30 years ago. Like that's a whole lifetime. Like they were ready. Okay,
Yeah.
one of the group members had died. Like they were ready. Like I don't know if it's time for that Death Row area because a lot of their stories are still going. Snoop's still going. Daz and Corrupt is still going.
You could easily have another chapter to that. Easily have another chapter to that film, to the NWA film. That would be interesting. Finding Aftermath, finding M, the rise of M, and all the shit that went down on the backside of that.
yeah.
The 50 Cent ride. Like, all the different things that happened to Dre alone. Cube. I mean, the only problem is this side is only success. Right? And the thing about success films is it's not as enticing. I like seeing the struggle. I like seeing it almost not happen. I like seeing the fact that his, I'm sad that his brother died, but it made an amazing story arc. It's like, here's this guy, he's trying to get out of the ghetto, and then he's usually lured back in because his brother died. I like seeing this kind of fucked up shit happen. The fact Easy dies from AIDS, that's a crazy thing to happen in a story.
Isn't it so ill that that's not even a storyline?
What, Easy's AIDS?
Like all of that shit. Like that's what makes it so ill because those are all true things.
Dude, that movie could have been 5 movies. Like, you could have made that a series for 5 different years on HBO. Easily stretch that shit out. The beginning years. Shit, let's talk about Easy's life as a gangster. Nobody talks about that.
Yeah.
Why was Easy allowed to walk through Compton, a blood neighborhood, wearing all blue, cripped up, or whatever he was?
Yeah.
Like, I want to know about that. Like, it's like when I watch The Wire. I want to know how Omar came to be.
Yeah.
Like, I get into that with stories.
Okay, I'm not mad. Maybe we do need a Death Row movie.
If the story's there.
And not so soon. Let Straight Outta Compton breathe. Let Straight Outta Compton get the TV first.
Let it cook.
Let it get the TV.
Give me VH1.
That's
Let
it.
that shit hit VH1.
Well, it's going to FX. FX bought the rights.
Okay.
So let it go to FX.
Yeah.
After that, then y'all can work on the next hip-hop biopic.
Sure.
Not so immediately fast after the fact. Because to me, it's like, you're looking at it from a money standpoint. You're looking at it like
You're just trying to cash a check.
you're just trying to cash a motherfucking check.
Give me a good story.
Give me a good story. Not saying they don't have I know they got a great story, but give me the good fucking story.
And then we'll do this ad, but like this is something that we've spoken about this before, and I think it's one of the 48 laws of power. I don't know which one, but like when you copy someone, you're compared to them. When you're original, there's no one to compare you to. Mm-hmm. I forget exactly how the wording of it, but you know, it's for example to Kobe, right? Kobe will always be compared to Jordan because he looks just like Jordan. His game is just like Jordan. He's got all the same moves as Jordan, right? So you can't really differentiate. But when you have someone like maybe LeBron or you know, Magic Johnson or Larry Bird, who are so unique in their playing style, they're not compared because they have their own lane. They've carved out their own lane. You know, so maybe with this Dog Pound movie or the new NWA movie, you know you're going to be compared to the success of NWA. So you want to either let it breathe to the point where we forget about it, you know, or create something that's so totally different that it won't be compared to NWA at all.
Yeah, it's going to be compared regardless. But that's
But you see what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like,
I see exactly what you're saying.
Being unique sets a lower expectation because they have nothing to compare you to.
And that's why you shouldn't come out so soon.
Boom.
After goddamn Straight Outta Compton. Give it room to breathe.
We're still feeling that.
Especially another West Coast movie. Like if they announced right now, yo, like even with Master P, how you doing Master P biopic? Cool, that's telling a whole nother story from the South. If you announce a Wu-Tang biopic, cool, that's a whole nother story from the East. But not another story from the West so soon.
What about the Atlanta music scene? That's the movie I want to see.
BMF.
Not only BMF, I mean the BMF movie.
No, I'm going to tell you what I want to see BMF on Narcos.
Dude.
Give me 13 one-hour episodes of Big Meech and the gang on Narcos.
Wild.
Fuck the movie. I don't want to see no 2-hour movie. Give me 13 episodes an hour of BMF.
Yeah. I mean, I think there's a lot of hip-hop biopics we could see. That Atlanta biopic, you don't think that would be crazy just to the rise of Atlanta as a city in and of itself?
Yeah.
You know,
I mean, I think BMF I think all of that revolves around BMF.
Where BMF came from?
Atlanta.
They started in Atlanta? It wasn't Chicago based and then they moved?
The two guys are from Detroit, but they started booming in Atlanta.
So explain BMF to people who don't know.
Black Mafia family, one of the biggest drug cartels ever in the history of life.
Okay.
Big Meech is doing 30 years. I don't know if it's 30 years of life or just 30 years, but they were just a huge cartel. They got a great documentary on Netflix. Have you seen the BMF documentary? No. Oh, you gotta watch it. What's it called?
There's a good book that I read too called BMF.
Oh, I read that. I did read that. I read that whole book.
And what did they do? They imported coke from
drugs. That's all. It was just the biggest drug dealers in the world. Like they would do shit like Big Meech would have parties where elephants and giraffes and shit would be walking around. Like they would have billboards all over Atlanta that says the world is BMF. Like
they took out billboards.
They had billboards. Listen, nobody did it like Big Meech did.
So why is there no BMF story?
It is. It's a great book, The Rise and Fall of BMF. It's a great documentary on Netflix, but it should be a movie.
Yeah, why is there no movie? I mean, this is what
It'll come. I mean, it has to.
Make a series. That's the other thing. It's like that NWA movie was great, but there are so many things I want to see stretched out. Like when I see a great story, even Wolf of Wall Street, give me that over 5 years, man.
Yeah.
Stretch these fucking things out.
Let's pay these bills and come back and talk to that, because that's a good point. All right, we got a new motherfucking sponsor on the show.
Yeah.
Bonobos.
Bonobo.
Oh, Bonobo.
Bonobo, okay?
Bonobos. All right. Now, every guy wants to look his best, but few want to put in the effort to maintain a stylish wardrobe like me. All right. For example, too, somebody like Wax, it's just too much hassle to find a shirt that isn't too tight. You know, he likes to wear tight-ass shirts to act like he got more muscles than he does.
Shirts. He does.
Know? But medium, extra large, medium, Wax will put on anything as long as it makes his muscles look good, but it's not a good look for him. Okay, luckily, Bonobos.
Bonobos. Man, you can't
Luckily,
Bonobos
shit, takes the pain and hassle out of finding stylish clothes that fit, okay? They got clothes for any body type, any fit preference. You can easily browse online through top quality styles in your home, free and easy shipping and returns, personable and fast service. Try clothes on at one of X guide shops before you buy.
This guide shop thing is dope. Because I was on the call where they were explaining this to us. And basically what it is a clothing store. You go in, you pick out your style, your sizes, and then they just send it to you. So there's never that situation where you go into the store, they got like the pants that you want are $34.34 and then they're sold out and you got to settle for some other shit. You just pick out all the clothes you want. You don't have to carry any bags. They send it right to your crib. And I think it's like a day shipping or something like that, like 1 day shipping. So you get it the next day. So now you got me fucking up. Bonobos offers a full line of stylish men's clothes, all meticulously crafted for a better fit. Suits that fit like they've been tailored just for you. Jackets and outerwear, ties, belts, and shoes, pants. Yeah, man, you got to go check it out. For a limited time, all customers can get 20% off their first order when you go to bonobos.com/brilliant. That's bonobos.com/brilliant to discover the difference that an expertly crafted, better fitting wardrobe can make. So check out Bonobos, man. Let us know what you think.
That's right. Now, listen, back to what we was talking about. Netflix has spoiled me, and I'm going to tell you why Netflix is spoiled.
Okay.
There is nothing more fulfilling than getting 13 one-hour episodes of anything because it leaves no room for nothing. You leave feeling fulfilled. Mm-hmm. You don't feel like they missed out on anything. They're able to detail things the right way, the exact way. Mm-hmm. I love it. Mm-hmm. NWA movie was 2.5 hours, and I still felt like, damn, why didn't they put this in?
Talk to me about Friday. Talk to me about the experience. Like, Friday was literally 2 lines. Yeah. It was by Felicia, and you got knocked the fuck out, and he laughs. Yeah. Talk to me about the experience. Why did you want to write a movie?
Why did he want to write a movie? Simple as that. Man. Like, it's, like Ice Cube, to him, we talked about this on the Breakfast Club, he felt like that wasn't a big part of the story. Yes, it is.
To us, it is.
You were a hardcore gangster rapper who one day said, I'm going to write a comedy. I'm going to write a movie. And then went and got a whole nother career in movies. Because let's be clear, Cube, if you were still rapping, it'd be over already. If it was just rap for you, it'd be over already.
Greg Schultz knows you as an actor.
That's what I'm saying.
Greg doesn't know Ice Cube, the musician.
That's what I'm saying.
Greg just said, Ice Cube rap?
That's the truth, though. So it's like, yo, I want to know what was your thought process that made you say, yo, that's the part of the game I want to get into.
You know what? I don't like biopics, I'm starting to realize. I don't like biopics because they're like Cliff's Notes. It's like a summary. It's like a Wikipedia page of someone's life.
If you don't know anything, if you know a lot about the person.
Fair. If you don't know a lot about it, it's like an interesting story. But if there's any story that takes place over a certain amount of years, and there are engaging moments throughout, I want you to chop it up, man. Give me that season 1. Throw it on Netflix. 13 episodes. Give me each story. Give me just the tour. I want to know that first tour when they're going. And they're probably fucking girls by the dozen. I mean, I think about
the 2 best musical biopics I ever seen were What's Love Got to Do with It? Angela Bassett and fucking Larry Fishburne, the Tina Turner story. Mm-hmm. Lawrence Fishburne and fucking Ray.
Yeah, Ray was
Jamie Foxx.
Yeah.
And guess what? I didn't know nothing about either one of them.
You know, and that's why they were good.
Exactly.
But I'm sure when my dad saw Ray, he's like, but there were so many parts that we missed out, and Ray did this.
I'm sure. Same thing with Tina Turner. I'm sure it was.
Yeah. So yeah, I guess you're right. If you know the life, you want to see more.
Yeah, because I mean, for the casual person who didn't know shit about NWA, they probably loved the NWA movie. Mm-hmm. It was amazing to them.
Yeah.
Well, for guys like us who know more about the story, you're like, why didn't they show this? Why didn't they show that? Why didn't, go into detail about the whole Death Row beef? And, Dre started dissing Easy on record. What happened with that? Did they ever run into each other? Like, the way they showed Cube and them going at it. Like, I want to see if that ever happened with Dre them as well.
Sure.
It's just a lot. But if you do Netflix, 13 one-hour episodes, oh, my God. I haven't gotten tired of Narcos yet.
I've only watched 1 episode. I thought it was dope.
I watched 3, and I'm itching like, oh, shit, I can't wait to get home.
Dope about the first episode of Narcos specifically? They gave you the full backstory in 60 minutes.
Yes.
That shit is a talent. Like,
yes.
You introduce all the characters that are going to be there,
yes.
What has been going on in their life before the cocaine trade started, who their names are, how they got there, everybody in 1 hour.
But you know why that's so good? Because you got an hour to focus on one thing.
You're
1 hour to say, I'm introducing these characters.
You're right.
This is like when you watch Daredevil. Love Daredevil. You know why I love Daredevil?
I can't fuck with Daredevil.
I loved it. You know why? Because Kingpin. They gave you a whole hour show of Kingpin.
Yeah.
Just Kingpin.
Yeah.
His origin story.
Yeah.
Crazy little kid. Killed his motherfucking father because his father was beating up on his fucking mom.
Yeah.
Drove him crazy. That was dope to me.
Yep.
You get 1 hour to fucking break down things in detail. That to me is more impactful than the 2.5 hours.
That's why we're living in the golden age of TV, man.
We are, man.
Is because we can literally stretch out stories.
Yes, sir.
Instead of taking stories and condensing,
Yes.
that's all it was, right?
Yes.
Let's just condense. How do we fit this into 2 hours? How do we
Yes.
fit it into 2.5 hours? No, fuck that. Take each little plot point, stretch that bitch out into an hour episode, because we'll watch. We got time, yo.
Technically, that's like 7 movies.
Dude.
You take 13
It's
one-hour
exactly
episodes.
what it is.
That's like 7 fucking movies, yo.
That's how
If
bored
you
we
can't
are.
tell your story in 7 movies, you don't need to be telling your fucking story.
And think about it, 7 movies, that's going to cost you, what, $240? So with 7 movies times 20 each, what is that? For $140, you go
Yeah.
see, at least you go see
Yeah.
7 movies. Netflix, $8.
That WA movie was great. Don't get me wrong.
It was worth it.
But that shit would have been booming on Netflix.
Forget it.
God damn.
Forget
Straight out of Compton on Netflix.
Forget it.
13 fucking episodes of that good shit.
Come on.
That shit would have been popping.
Why don't they do that? They don't even have to do a series. They could do bio season. Right? Like you said, instead of doing like a 5 what's it called? 5 what are they called? Not series. Not episode, 5 season.
Chris whispering.
Season. Chris scared to talk. You trying to use someone else's voice? No, but instead of doing 5 seasons, just do 1 season, chop it up into 13 episodes, 8, 15 episodes, whatever it is, and you could 8 episodes. It doesn't matter.
All right.
Do that like True Detective sucked for season 2, but season 1 was hot. It was a condensed story told through 8 episodes. You could do that with NWA. You could do that with Dog Pound Gang. You could do that with fucking the BMF. I mean, you could do it with Master P. He's putting a movie out,
Yeah,
right?
Masterpiece is doing it a little different. He's doing 3 different movies. He said it's going to be a trilogy.
Oh, wow. He believes in himself.
I feel like you should just go to Netflix. Wu-Tang, give me 13 episodes of the Wu-Tang Clan on Netflix.
Give me, what is it, Cash Money? I want to see because that's what I kind of grew up on. I want to see the Cash Money.
Cash Money be hard.
And it got BG, the heroin addict. I mean, you got all the elements. It's like a southern.
Nobody's died yet.
BG died.
Yes, Chris.
I just want to say that with that, when you do like a 13 episode on Netflix or Amazon, whatever, part of the issue is when you're dealing with people who are still alive and real people out there, it's a lot more rights that you have to secure.
Oh, yeah, that's interesting.
And like with Black Family Mafia, Black Mafia Family, like those guys are still out there. Like
They're gonna want their cut.
Jeezy, for instance, is like a very prominent figure or a major figure in that book. Part of the reason they cut a lot of shit out of the MWA movie is because they only want to pay but X amount of people. The wider net you cast, the more people you got to cut in, unless it's fictional. Narcos, those are just characters they're creating.
Well,
no, it's Pablo Escobar.
It's Pablo Escobar.
Oh, I didn't realize.
But Pablo Escobar killed most of the people in it, so they don't have to pay him any.
Yeah, I guess if you're just a criminal on that size,
Yeah, I
you're
get
not worried about him suing.
Yeah, is Pablo still alive?
Nah, he dead. They killed him. CIA killed him.
Oh, so they don't give a shit.
Yeah, done.
They like, fuck it, let's go. I'm gonna tell you, I watched a lot of good TV this week. Fucking Little Rell's stand-up special was dope. Little Rell's been on the Brilliant Idiots podcast. Very dope. The reason I think it was so dope was because he brought us into his world of Chicago.
Mm-hmm.
He didn't worry about fucking pleasing the masses. He brought us into his world. He told us about his life, people he's met, situations he's been through, and it was funny. Fucking Gerard Carmichael's show on goddamn NBC is fucking funny.
All right, I'll check it out.
Check it out. Like hands down, Brilliant Idiots type comedy.
Really?
Funny. Man, it's this one line, David Allen Greer, because he plays the father.
Yeah.
And he's just the father who don't give a shit.
Yeah.
So it's an episode called Gender.
Yeah.
And Gerard is a big brother to this little boy who thinks he's a transgender. Well, he is a transgender.
Okay, yeah.
So Gerard don't know how to deal with the little kid. So David Allen Greer delivers one of the best one-liners I've heard in a long time. He goes, Gerard goes, so what should I say to him? And he goes, don't matter what you say to him. Because just like any man, the woman that's inside of him gonna tell him what to do anyway. Man, that shit was so fucking funny, yo.
Funny.
The show is great. I mean, Gerard got one. I'm not gonna front. He's got and it's edgy.
Yeah.
For sitcom NBC, it's very edgy.
Good.
The whole Black Lives Matter episode, amazing.
That was the first one?
That might have been the second one.
How many episodes have happened?
Only 4. I think he's only got 6 episodes from what I heard.
When does it come on?
I don't even know what night it comes on regularly, to be
So you
honest
just
with
caught the rerun of it.
I watched it on demand. I watched the 4 episodes on demand. But that shit is funny.
Yeah.
Watch the Carmichael Show, yo.
Yeah. Talking about sitcoms, October 1st
Okay.
on the IFC channel, my sitcom comes out. Benders.
Benders, bitch.
Let's go. I want you guys to make sure that you check it out. Set your DVRs. Find the IFC channel. You know what I mean? I'll be honest. I don't know where that shit is on the dial, but I'm going to find it out. Okay? We all got to do that. We're going to go in that menu. We're going to search IFC, and we're going to find that bitch, and we're going to watch it because I'm trying to break some records. I want to do it. I want to break some fucking records.
IFC. You should be able to break IFC's record, whatever the fuck it is.
Hey, whatever it is, I don't care what it is, but I want the brilliant idiot conglomerate to be out there, and I want to destroy some records for a hockey show. You know what I'm saying? Hip hop to hockey. I want that to happen. I want these fans out there. Why wouldn't it?
Why not?
Because it's funny. So I want you guys to watch, and I appreciate the support. Matter of fact, talking about shows, we have a live show coming up.
When? October 1st, right?
October 3rd.
3rd.
Hoboken, New Jersey.
Okay.
Okay? I want you to check that shit out. It's going to be live. Another live show. It's HobokenFestival.com. You go to HobokenFestival.com to get tickets. October 3rd. Charlamagne the God's going to be there. I'm going to be there. Greg Schultz is going to be there. Chris Moreau is going to be there. Wax is going to be there. And it's going to be crazy. We're going to have a wild time. So make sure you cop those tickets for that.
Now let's do this last ad because the NFL regular season does start this week, baby.
Hey!
Finally, it's back.
Hey!
It's opening week of the NFL regular season. Last chance to join FanDuel before opening weekend. Your friends are playing, your coworkers are playing, and yes, the brilliant idiots are playing. Now it's your turn to get set up on FanDuel.com. Here's why. FanDuel is the leader in one-week fantasy football with more winners and more payouts than any other site. They are paying out over $75 million a week this football season. Don't you want a piece of that action? Huh?
Yes.
Starting this season, Brilliant Idiots will be hosting their own private league on FanDuel. That means you can play against myself, Charlamagne the God. You can play against Big Dick Schultz. You can play against Wax. And my guy, Van Lathan, my brother from TMZ, says he's going to be down to play. All you got to do is go to www.fanduel.com/idiots.
No season-long commitments. Pick any players you want just for 1 week. Entry fees start at $1. There's a league for everyone. Week 1 games are live on FanDuel. Okay, start building your team today. Over 1 million players have won money playing fantasy sports on FanDuel. Go to FanDuel.com and click the microphone in the upper right-hand corner. Use our code BRILLIANT and sign up right now. Special offer for new users. For every $1 you deposit, FanDuel will match it up to $200 that gets earned as you play. That's a bonus of up to $200. Offer is only good for the first 50 people that use our code BRILLIANT today. Don't forget to use our code BRILLIANT, FanDuel.com, where every day is a new season. That's FanDuel.com. Sign up today.
That's right. And I also want to talk, man. It's the day I gave Donkey of the Day. Well, this week I gave Donkey of the Day to this guy in Detroit. I can't remember his name. I think his name was like Brandon Williams or something like that. He carjacked these 2 people.
Okay.
Took them out their car, took their Ford Fusion, took the bag, took one of the person's bags, took their Apple Watch, pistol whipped this guy, broke his nose. But as he was trying to drive off in the car, he couldn't get the car out of park. So another black guy comes to help him, like, "Oh, what's up? Everything good?" Then he noticed the guy had a gun. The guy said to him, yo, "Don't worry about it. I only rob white people." Right? So I gave the dude Donkey of the Day because you can't be a segregated stick-up kid. Even though in theory, it sounds amazing because if more people had that philosophy, the hood would be a safe place. Because I never understood why people in the hood would rob somebody that you know either has just as much as you, which is nothing, or less than nothing. Yeah. Like, why would you?
Where's your ambition?
Word up. So it's almost like, wow, in a way you want to applaud him for having some type of morals and have some type of standards, but no, I don't believe in prejudice. I believe in equal opportunity robbing.
No, you do believe in prejudice. You just believe in robbing the rich. You're some Robin Hood type shit.
No, I don't believe in robbing the rich either. I just feel like if you're going to rob everybody equally. I just said I never understood.
I'm not robbing a homeless person. If I need to come up, I'm robbing a dude in a suit on Wall Street.
I don't understand.
Give me that money.
I don't understand the logic of black people, rob, or just anybody robbing somebody that has just as much as you, which is probably nothing, or less. Yeah. So I almost gotta look at this guy and be like, oh, that's fucked up, but I understand. I get it a little bit. Like, you don't want to rob black people. It's like a bullshit noble way that
is
it's like
some fucked up. Yo, Black Lives Matter, bro.
Yeah, it's bullshit nobility. And they said he tried to shoot one of the guys, but the gun wouldn't go off. So he's like,
The white dudes.
yeah, he tried to shoot the white dudes, but the gun wouldn't go off. He told the black dude, like, I don't rob only rob white people. So I gave the dude donkey today, whatever. For some reason, I don't know how people misconstrue it. Charlemagne condones the black guy just robbing white people. I never said that. I mean, I'm gonna read you some of the tweets I got.
Wait, what?
This is some of the tweets I got.
I mean, are you condoning it?
This one dude said, I see the guy says he respects black people that only rob white people. If a white guy said the opposite, they would be gone. The Breakfast Club. I never said that I respect it. I said I respect. I said I can't believe that people would ever rob somebody that has just as much as them, which is probably nothing.
Okay.
Or less, which means less than nothing. So I said, I can't believe that this doesn't happen more often. Like, why are you robbing people that don't have shit?
Why are you robbing in your tax bracket?
Exactly.
Yeah, you got to get up. Yeah.
Like, that's all I'm saying.
It's called come up.
So then this girl goes, see the God this morning was out of line when he said black people should only rob a white person. Kids listen to you, ignorant. I never fucking said that.
Listen, people are going to hear what they want to hear, dog.
I gave the guy donkey of the day because he's not robbing everybody.
Well, he should be robbing nobody.
He shouldn't be robbing anybody.
Yeah.
But if you're going to do it, you can't be a segregated stick-up kid.
Rob who got the money.
Your pistol can't have prejudice. Just rob who got the fucking money. Be an equal opportunity robber. That's what I said. I'm like, how the fuck did y'all get that I said it's okay to rob white people out of that?
I don't know.
I don't understand it.
I mean, this shit does happen. This shit would happen after basketball games sometime. I remember, when we were in high school, I would always, cause some kind of beef between the teams. And after the game, it would be me and a few other kids, white and Latino, and some Asians. And then Jamil was on our team as well. And the other teams would always say some shit like this. They'd be like, he goes, yo, what were you saying? You guys want problems? Fucking do this. And then they'd look at Jamil and they go, I mean, you good. But them we got a problem with. And I was like, why the fuck is he, just because he's black, he's not on our team? No, he supports us. So I guess there was some kind of weird racial camaraderie. So maybe he feels that.
That's the truth. Listen.
He's a man of his community.
Listen, and that's all it's about. Think about it. Say what you want. I'm black.
The real problem is he has the wrong job.
Yeah.
If he wasn't a robber, right? If he was just something else, because look, here's the thing: if he's an HR person that just wants to hire black people because he wants to give black people opportunities and jobs, we look at this guy like, you know what?
Yeah,
this is a credible human being.
Yeah, and I want to say the two people that hit me on Twitter were both white, and I want to tell y'all something about our world. Just something that I'm opening up the doors to you to a conversation that we have all the time.
Yeah,
I never understand why black people only do harm to other black people. That's why we're damn near scared to death of white. Me and Duval was just talking about this shit this morning. A black person will walk past you to come rob me.
That's not true. In New York,
they feel more comfortable.
Let me tell you something. I never got robbed by a white dude. Put it that way. I'm just gonna be very honest. Well, none of my friends ever got robbed by a white dude. Yes, my North Face, and it wasn't by Chad.
Well, you should have on a goddamn
Timothy.
North Face.
Fuck you! I shouldn't have a North Face.
How dare you wear a North Face and expect me not to have that, white boy? You don't wear that anyway. That's my shit. Okay, we wear those. Right?
I remember when I was in middle school.
What's a nice white coat, Chris?
A pea coat.
Yeah, get you a pea coat.
Get you a nice pea coat.
I don't want that shit. Go get that motherfucker.
No, but I remember when I was in 8th grade in middle school, literally me and every one of my friends got robbed in a 3-month period for our North Face. My boy got robbed I was with him, and I stood with him while he got robbed for his North Face backpack by black guys. I got robbed by 2 Puerto Ricans, or look Latino. You know what I mean?
Listen, you had on North Face.
Listen, white dudes, we don't rob. We just rob countries. That's what we do. We don't do this little petty take your culture.
And cultures.
Yeah, we take your culture and we take your country. Okay? I don't want your North Face. Okay? Give me your cornrows. Take your rap music.
But it's the truth, though. It's like,
take your oil and your diamonds.
Well, it's been our experience that black people will walk right past the white person to come rob you. You're like, bro, why the fuck are you robbing me?
There's a perfectly good white guy standing right over there
in a fucking Mercedes Benz. He's right fucking there,
man. Do you really want this hoopty?
What the fuck? But they feel more comfortable doing that shit. Why you think a lot of times black guys get big white security guards.
Why? Why is that?
Because it scares the fuck
Out of
out of black people, yo. It is. That is a fact. Get you a big ass fucking white boy and walk into any club USA, won't nobody even look your way.
Ooh, that's hilarious.
But this goes back to what they embedded in us in the beginning of time. White people are authority figures. You know what I'm saying? White people are usually the police. White people are detectives. This white man comes knock on your door, like, man, who the fuck is that? Bill collector. He coming to take the house, whatever. It's like you're reinforcing that goddamn fear. It's you a big ass motherfucking white boy. I bet you nobody will think about coming near you. Let me tell you something. When I first got into
you know who never gets big white security guards?
Who?
White people.
No, they don't get none.
Yeah, they do. They get big black security guards. What does Bieber walk around with?
Yeah, but that's different.
How is it?
Because it's Bieber's when your fan base is 16-year-old white girls, you get something they're not used to seeing.
Which is a dreaded,
which is a big dreadlocked black man that will keep you away from running up on Justin Bieber.
Step away from Bieber.
Hey. And whatever your parents have ever told you about black people,
it's true.
It's true. So the fear of God, if it works both ways. The fear of God is instilled in you from birth. Don't you run up on no big black man with dreadlocks. That's all Justin Bieber has around him, okay? You know why? Because it's little white girl repellent. Just like big white men are nigger repellent.
So what are black dudes most afraid of?
White guys in suits.
So what you really need for your bouncer is like a Jewish guy with a briefcase and spectacles. That should be your bouncer.
White guy in suits, yo. I'm telling you, listen, when I first started getting into shit at iHeart, and the dudes tried to jump in front of the station, I was like, okay, you gotta have security. They used to have this dude. I'm like, this dude looks harmless. Harmless.
Yeah.
Right? He'd be like, yo, park your car, let's go. Right? Nobody ever tried me.
Why? What did he look like?
He just looked like a fucking. He's like if you Woody see Allen. Me, exactly. You see me walking with this white guy.
You think you're the security?
Oh, you're like, okay, this motherfucker mean business. Oh, he with the police. This nigga with the police. This nigga with the police. Nah, he wasn't the police. He was just a licensed shooter.
Oh,
yeah, okay. But that's not what niggas say. Niggas, hey, that nigga with the police.
That's funny. So the more unassuming the white guy, the more mystery that's attached to him.
Yes.
So it's like the what was it, Brother Mouzone in The Wire? Remember in The Wire? I forgot, maybe season like 4. The guy that comes down from New York. He's I don't know if he was part of Nation of Islam. He just sat there in a suit and a bow tie and just reading a book outside. And nobody fucked with him. It's like, yeah, why would a guy go into the project with a suit and a bow tie and just read a book?
Word up.
You're not gonna fuck with that guy.
No.
So that makes black people afraid, you're saying, is unassuming white men.
Listen, because we have been trained throughout life to look at them as some type of authority figure. For white man in a suit with glasses comes through the hood right now, any hood USA.
With suspenders.
First thing people gonna think is, oh, that nigga the police. Nigga the police, yo, move your shit, yo. Yo, chill, don't say nothing right now. Yo, put your gun away, yo, it's the fucking police, yo. Police. That's what motherfuckers will think automatically. So, get you some big fucking white boys, man. Get you some big diesel-ass white boys to move motherfuckers out the way when you come through the hood.
So what do you do with wax? Why don't you get yourself a Chris Morrow?
Nah, Chris, no, not
why? Chris is too into the culture.
Yeah, Wax is my dude though. Me, it's all about people I can trust.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? I don't. It's not about having somebody with me that I feel like is gonna hold me down. I mean, I want somebody that's gonna hold me down, but it's about having somebody you can trust.
Well, if history has taught us one thing, black people can trust white people.
Yeah, right. Let's pay some goddamn bills. The 2 words every brilliant idiot fans love to hear.
TikTok.
White privilege.
All right. Tasty snacks.
Salute our listeners who post pictures of themselves at their nature box. The Golden Fleek got the free trial and says he puts other people on. We thank you for that. Also, we saw at @him_ over there. He got his free trial, so make sure you sign up for good. Now, why do Brilliant Idiots fans love Nature Box so much? Because they love something that is tasty and satisfying, but doesn't make you feel guilty afterwards. We'll say it again. Everyone can get 6 bottles of Dom P from Drake. No, that's not true. Only I can. Okay? But everyone can snack from Nature Box.
Choose from over 100 crave-worthy options to be delivered right to your mouth. All of their snacks are made with 0 artificial flavors, colors, or sweeteners, 0 grams of trans fats, and no high fructose corn syrup. And the best of all, they taste amazing. I mean, we wouldn't know because we haven't had them in the studio for so long, but maybe one day when we get them into the studio, we'll be able to try them and eat them with the delicious munching sounds that you guys grew to love so much. So good and so much better for you than other snack options out there. So next time you're hungry, grab mini Belgian waffles, strawberry lemonade fruit stars, and sweet and salty nut medley, and get smart about snacking. Right now, if you go to naturebox.com/idiots, you can get tasty snacks delivered to your door. What are you waiting for? Go to naturebox.com/idiots. Get your first box on them. That's free. Go.
That's right. And this week, people was putting out this link to an old Oprah Winfrey episode. I forgot the older woman who was on there.
Oh yeah, about racism. Yeah.
And once again, the brilliant idiots is right on the money. Okay.
I mean, I disagree with that.
Racism is absolutely a mental illness.
The lady said that racism is a mental illness.
She said that it's a learned behavior.
Oh yeah.
She said it's a learned behavior, but then she also said that it's a mental illness. I feel like
she said it's a learned behavior, and if you can learn something, then you can unlearn it.
Absolutely.
But then she also said it's a mental illness, and I disagree because I don't think you can learn to be schizophrenic, and I don't think you can unlearn to be schizophrenic.
Well, what she said is absolutely what I've been saying. If you wake up in the morning and you hate somebody simply because of the color of their skin, something is wrong with you.
Yeah.
Like
absolutely.
something is off. It's like waking up and thinking spiders are after you or something.
Yeah.
Like something's wrong with you. Like you're off.
Yes, you are off.
That is a mental fucking illness.
I think mental illness can lead to racism, but I don't think racism itself is a mental illness. I think mentally ill people, let's say you're mentally ill, you're chronically depressed, you're angry, you're a hateful individual, you've got these horrendous emotions that you're dealing with on an everyday basis, and you need an outlet for that hate. Yeah, okay, it makes sense that you hate black people. It makes sense that you hate Asians. You don't really hate them. You just need an outlet for that hate.
But I'm talking about people that are devoted
to the racism.
To hating black people. Like, I hate black people.
I don't even believe them because those people
you.
don't hang out with black people. That's the funniest shit that I hear about these fucking racists. All these racists talk about how they hate black people. How many black friends you got? None. Right. So how the fuck you hate black people? It's like someone saying steak is disgusting. It's like, well, how often do you eat steak? Well, I've actually never tried steak. It just looks disgusting. Well, eat it, motherfucker. Right. It's like, and then when it happens, you always see these motherfuckers that have like racial tendencies, and then they meet you or they meet somebody, right? A black dude. First black dude that they kind of meet, they go, oh, you're not like the others. Well, have you met the others?
Yeah, have you really met the others?
I haven't.
Or have you met the stereotype of the others?
You watching TV. You watching Cops. You watching all those other bits. So when somebody like is committed to their racism, I don't even believe you. I don't even believe you hate black people because I don't believe you hang out with enough black people to have an informed opinion on them.
But I've said this too. I feel like you can teach people to be crazy.
Okay. I think you had a good point where you said to me.
You can teach people to be crazy.
How could you teach someone to be crazy?
I could teach you to be crazy by just instilling in you black people are evil. You should hate black people.
Sure.
They're the scum of the earth.
Sure.
They rape our women. They rob our children. And vice versa. The white man is the devil.
Sure.
The white man.
He enslaved us. He took us from our families.
All true. But it's still. It's still.
Sorry about that.
Yeah. It's still. I can teach you to hate. Like I can teach you to hate. Like, yo, somebody was telling me the other day. I forgot who I was talking to. They got a pit bull. And they had a pit bull since birth. But they never taught the pit bull how to fight. They never taught the pit bull to be angry, nothing. And they're like, this is the most loving creature ever. And like everybody that knows the dog is like, oh, I love the dog. I'm like, that's a pit bull. In my mind, I'm like, that's a fucking pit bull. Because I've seen the worst of pit bulls. But he never got trained that way. I feel it's the same motherfucking thing when it comes to racism.
Sure. Yes.
The same shit.
If you have an open heart and you're taught not to hate people, then you cannot do it. Now, on the same token, I have a cat who I love dearly. I pet him all the time. I kiss him when I wake up in the morning. I kiss him before I leave the house. This cat is a dick. He's an asshole. He bites me for no reason. He just chews on me for no reason. So there's something in him. Maybe you're
tasty.
Maybe I am tasty. But there's something in him that no matter how much nurturing I give him and how much love I give him, he just wants to bite. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
So I think that there are some people that, in that case, maybe that's like the person who's schizophrenic. No matter how much you tell this person to not be schizophrenic and how much you tell him not to hear voices and all this other stuff, he's going to hear them. Now, on the same token, you could tell somebody every single day of your life, black people suck, black people are horrible, or white people are the devil, white people whatever. They could believe that in their hearts. But if they hang out with a black person that doesn't live up to those standards, those walls come crashing down.
That's just like, it's just like any kid who goes to school with black people, hangs out with black people, or loves black culture, listens to black music, or just hip hop, whatever. You can't tell that. You can't teach that motherfucker how to be racist when he already in love with what you trying to tell him to hate. Like, he was like, nah, dad, nah, mom, you don't know this like I know this.
Yeah.
Okay? It's a big difference. The shit you're saying isn't even true. Like, it's an old way of thinking. So I just truly believe, I truly believe in my heart of heart, racism is some kind of mental illness.
I don't even believe in it. I mean, I believe it exists and I don't believe anybody is in their core. How do I explain this?
They're not inherently evil.
I don't think
they're not
inherently racist. I don't believe in inherent racism.
I don't believe that either.
Not at all. I
don't believe that you're born and the white man is the devil. I don't believe that.
No,
I don't believe that.
no.
I don't believe that at all.
You learn it. And if you actually believe that, like if you're a guy who actually believes the white man is the devil, you're not hanging out with enough white dudes.
Yeah.
And trust me, there are white people that are the devil. There are black people that are the devil.
There are Asians that are the devil.
Not Asians.
Yes, there are.
All right,
everybody's got evil people.
Yeah. All right, fine. We're all looking at Chris.
Everybody's got
How
evil
are
people.
the Asians, Chris? Who's the devil?
Can I ask you guys a question on a semi-related topic? Because I had a huge debate about it this weekend. Do you think dogs can tell the difference between races?
I thought dogs are colorblind. I thought they were literally colorblind.
Right. So you think it's impossible for a dog? Oh, I have a dog that only barks at black people. Or
You have a dog that only barks at black?
No, but I had a friend who claimed he had a dog growing up that
Now,
only barked at black people.
I would say this. If I was a dog, I would bark at Asians because they're the only ones that eat me.
So I won't name it, I had a family member who insinuated that a reason the dog was barking is because it saw my wife and was confused.
Was confused because he was
she didn't
worried.
look like everybody else there at the time. So the big debate was, a dog can't tell the difference between someone who's Asian and descent or African descent or white descent.
Was your wife on her period?
I have no idea. Well, and that's where the conversation went to. They can't tell facially the difference between quote unquote races, but maybe some races do have distinct smells.
Maybe she was on her period and he could smell the blood. I mean, dogs have like extreme senses of smell. I believe that.
Okay.
I mean, I think that's a possibility.
I mean, I'm thinking about it because dogs know when an intruder is around. You know what I'm saying?
They can sense energy for real.
Yeah, a dog knows when an intruder is around.
Right, but do you think a dog can be like, oh, I've grown up in this family of white people, and now there's an Asian there, and I know that's different, so I'm going to bark? That's impossible.
No, I don't think. With Asians, absolutely not. I think maybe there could be like some white black shit if they have an ability to sense hue. Right? If they see, like, if let's say you grow up with like a Scottish or like Norwegian family, they're like the whitest of white. Right. And then you go and you hang out with like the darkest of dark black dude. Maybe the dog can sense a different hue between those two things.
Not even.
If he can't see the difference, then there's no way.
No, my thing was like, yeah, I had a friend who claimed growing up that his dog barked at black people. I think whenever a black person walked by, my friend probably tensed up. It might have even been subconsciously. And that's what made the dog. The dog was reacting to the energy.
His fear.
Whatever it was.
Trying to protect him from the black guy.
That I do believe. But I don't believe this dog could be like, so, like, because then, it's like, oh, can the dog tell a difference between an Italian and a Albanian? I mean, it's kind of ridiculous.
Absolutely not.
I mean, they do know when an intruder's around.
Yes, they can sense energy.
And they know when their guy is in danger, like their owner or master or whatever is in danger. So maybe.
So wait, that's why they're barking?
I don't fucking know, man. I really don't. I don't know.
How do you feel about eating dogs?
Gotta taste the meat.
And then you'd be okay with it?
Yeah, we gotta see what the meat tastes like.
What if the meat is delicious? It's your favorite food.
Well, this goddamn Rottweiler's a delicacy now.
Really?
Yeah, it's like, oh shit. I like to eat. I'm from the country. I've eaten deer. I've eaten squirrel. I've eaten possum. I've eaten raccoon.
Hold on,
I've eaten bear shoulder.
Wait, squirrel?
Yes. So
why squirrel? How?
Squirrel was good eating. You fucking catch squirrels and you fucking make squirrel hash, squirrel dumplings. Let me tell you something. When I went to West Virginia, that was the greatest meal I've ever had in my goddamn life. Everything I ate, salute to the Gandy family. Everything I ate, they either killed or grew themselves. I had bear shoulder. I had deer meat hash. I had squirrel dumplings, and that shit was incredible. So if you can motherfucking saute a dog, and I will probably try it.
Really?
Yeah. You probably already eaten dog.
I don't know. I don't know if I can do that. Just because I think there's one thing about names. I think once you name an animal, it's hard to eat it. But also there's something about compassion.
You live in New York.
Yeah.
You've had Chinese food.
Yeah.
At some point in your life, you've had a Cocker Spaniel.
You really think that?
Absolutely.
What do you think?
Absolutely. It's been they've busted Chinese restaurants and found all kind of goddamn creatures and shit in that motherfucker. All right? That shit was going on for a long time.
You really think that there's dogs in the food? They do eat dogs. That's a fact. I saw a Vice documentary on. There's a place they have a dog festival where they bring all the dogs and they fry them up and they eat them. Dead
Google
serious.
Chinese restaurants busted in NYC and watch how many Chinese restaurants have been busted and it's all kind of fucking animals and shit in the back. Straight up.
What if that's what General Tso means in Chinese?
What?
Dog.
General Tso is a fake American dish. It's not an actual Chinese dish.
What is that?
Nobody in China eats General Tso's chicken. It's just a fake. I was actually in a Chinese restaurant.
What are you saying right now? Nobody in China knows who General Tso is?
There is no General Tso.
Stop
It's
it.
not a dish in China. It's only an invention for Americans who don't know any better.
Hold on. You're saying General Tso is not a real guy?
He could very well be a historical figure. There is.
Let me tell you something. He's the greatest fucking Chinese general that's ever been.
Okay.
That's for damn sure. Okay? He's so great that they named a delicious chicken dish after him. Add some broccoli and some brown rice, and you
He's
have
a
a
real
healthy
person?
meal. General Tso? Of course he's a real person. You don't think General Tso's a real person?
Look at this. When I lived in Edmonton, there was a Chinese restaurant busted for having dog carcasses in their fridge.
Edmonton is not New York. That shit is Canada.
I'm about to read one from Fall Rockaway. Is Queen's Chinese restaurant serving dog meat? Earlier this month, a woman dining at the New Garden Chinese restaurant in Fall Rockaway bit down on something hard in her fried fish and brown rice. It was a tooth. I thought it was my tooth at first, and then I realized that it definitely wasn't mine.
No.
I was confused as to what it was because it definitely did not look human, so I brought the tooth to my dentist. He told me that it was a canine's tooth.
No.
This shit is a real thing, yo.
Come on, Chris.
Chris.
Why are you doing this to us?
Listen, the Americans are the ones who are crazy. I mean, why wouldn't you eat dog? You eat a chicken. You eat a cow.
Because chicken doesn't come when you tell it to come. It doesn't bring you your slipper.
A pig.
It doesn't protect
you. A pig is 10 times smarter than any dog. A pig is as smart as a 3-year-old child. A pig, they've taught pigs how to play video games. A pig can do anything a dog can do and more.
So why is the pork so fucking disgusting and bad for you then?
I mean, that's a good question. But I'm saying if you're outraged by eating any animal,
yeah.
If you can bite into a hamburger or fried chicken or what have you, there's no reason you can't bite into a dog burger too.
I mean, I'm fine with it. I'm actually okay with eating any, especially if you're hungry. I hate it when people from countries with plenty of food judge people from countries with no food and the shit that they eat. If dog is the only thing running around and I'm starving, cook that motherfucker up. Let's go.
I had an amazing hamburger yesterday from Five Guys.
You like Five Guys?
Yes, I do. So I have no problem motherfucking biting into some good ass meat. Okay.
Yeah, I like Five Guys. I'll bite into some good ass meat.
And listen, man, I just want to thank y'all for rocking with the Brilliant Idiots podcast the way that y'all do. Y'all really been embracing us, but y'all really embraced the last couple of episodes. I think it was Gunplay and Jay Williams the last 2 episodes?
No, we had one in between, right? 2 in between?
Oh, who was it?
Gunplay.
Yeah, James Davis and James Williams. James Davis and Jay Williams last week.
Mm-hmm.
I think Gunplay was the week before that.
No. We did a no guest.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, either way, salute to y'all for embracing the podcast. We do great numbers. I mean, it's good that SoundCloud finally got their shit together.
Yeah.
And, they're not out here making us look bad. You know what I mean?
They were making us look like we were struggling
making us
for a
look
minute.
bad. So we just want to thank y'all, man, for the support. And please keep watching Uncommon Sense every Friday at 11 p.m. on MTV2.
Yes.
We got the live
this
show
week, right?
Yeah, this week. Actually, this week is it's a special,
recap.
Okay, this is the shit that happened. Uncommon Sense is only supposed to be 8 episodes, right? But it's been doing extremely well. So being that it's doing extremely well, MTV2 is just extending it.
Golf clap.
You know what I mean? So basically, we needed a episode this week.
Basically, what happened is the people. This is what I was told: is the people that were working on the show took a vacation after the 8th episode.
Yeah,
they were like they booked vacation time and everything because they didn't think that it was going to be brought back so soon. Maybe they get another season.
Yeah,
but they didn't realize that they wanted to just keep on going and extend it.
Yeah.
So they booked this vacation time, and then the ratings were so good that they wanted to continue the show. So they said we need to have a filler show, an evergreen show, if you will, for that.
So it's kind of an uncommon sense all-star show, and it's the end of the summer show because we recap all the biggest topics of the summer. And of course it's me, but it's Andrew Schultz, my man Kaz, Damian Lemon, Tax Wax, and of course Jesus Samara. Am I missing somebody?
No, that's it.
Yeah, it was number dicks.
Mad dicks.
Mad dicks. Not a piece of pussy in sight.
Nothing.
Okay, it was all cock talk.
Dick
All right?
talk, dick segment.
So watch us this Friday at 11 p.m. on MTV2 Summer Recap Show.
And keep on supporting on Common Sense. I got a couple shows I'll tell you guys about. September 15th, I'll be at East Carolina University in Greenville, North Carolina. September 19th, October 1st is the premiere of Benders. We're all going to watch that 10 p.m. on IFC. October 2nd, I'll be with Jamie Lee at the Wilbur Theater in Boston, Massachusetts. So Boston and New England show up. October 3rd, we got the Brilliant Idiots live show. October 7th through 10th, I'm going to be in Alaska. I'll give some more details on that soon. October 22nd through 25th, I'll be in Tempe, Arizona at the Tempe Improv. November 11th through the 15th, I'll be in Edmonton where they eat dogs, where the Asian people cook up dogs. I'll be looking for that restaurant. Anybody wants to take me out to dinner there, I would appreciate it. At the House of Comedy. November 18th through 22nd, I'll be at the House of Comedy in Bloomington, Minnesota. So make sure you come out to that as well. Thank you guys for supporting and for real, man. Thank you guys so much. What's up, Chris?
Did you guys talk about the video? I know you're going to mention that. And
What
the
video?
T-shirts.
What video?
Full-length video.
Oh yeah, we're flirting with some ideas of putting out the full-length video of the episodes. I know that people have been asking us for that for a while, and it's not an easy task. So we're figuring out some stuff right now. Greg, who does all the production stuff, is figuring out some ways where we can make it happen. We want to give it to you, so we're thinking about some different possibilities. But give us your feedback on that. If you want us to put out full-length video of this podcast, if that's something that you guys would enjoy, let us know right now. We're going to try to find a way where we can give it to you guys.
And salute to Marilyn Manson. He just put up a picture of Justin Bieber, and Justin Bieber was wearing a Marilyn Manson shirt. And Marilyn Manson, the caption reads, "It's upsetting when you loan someone a shirt after sodomy and they don't return it. Well, at least it's being used for a good cause."
Yeah.
Millions of little young white girls around the world are Googling sodomy right now, and they are appalled.
They're also Googling Marilyn Manson.
They are appalled, okay? But as always, if you listen to this show today and you learn something and you think we're smart, you think we're geniuses, you think we're brilliant, you're absolutely right. But if you listen to this show today and you think we don't know shit and we're just a bunch of motherfucking idiots, you're right too. It's the Brilliant Idiots Podcast. Thank you for listening.